What's up? What's up? What's up, Mississippi? We here, man. The man of the hour, my man D James, gave me the opportunity to come out here and rock out with y'all. Gave me the platform to say, yo, E, I like what you're doing. We gonna put something together, and now we here. What's going on, Brody?
Hey, it's all love, fam.
I just want to first say thank you for the opportunity to rock with me and give me the chance to grow with you in this opportunity that we're doing here with the artists in Mississippi Who's Who. Definitely appreciate that.
I appreciate you for giving me an opportunity to extend a hand with trust.
Definitely.
You know, that's the biggest value.
It definitely is.
Man.
So I want you to talk about what you got going on and why you got it going on.
Let me ponder on that for a second.
Yes, sir.
Because it's been a long journey.
Yes.
It's been a process. But one thing that's been steady and consistent is the seeds that's been planted.
Yes.
By the life barrier of me.
Okay.
And my siblings or whatnot. Because it's a given type of nature.
Yes.
And it makes you feel good when you can do things to cause some sort of positive impact on other people or the people around you.
I agree with you with that 100%.
Yeah. And that's what that's about.
Yeah. So we on tour right now. We've been in Mississippi. We in Mississippi right now. Last week we was in Tennessee. Next week we in Augusta. What was the reason that you putting all this together and why?
I'm an artist.
Okay.
I'm a businessman.
Yes, sir.
An artist transitioning to a businessman.
Gotcha.
And the craziest part about this is I've been an artist for a long time. And since I became an artist, that opened up ideas and avenues for me as a businessman because I've been business-minded since I was a youth.
Okay.
Whether I realized it or not.
Got you.
It just came natural, so I never really had to focus on it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Nowadays, because I recognize that it is all business, I have to focus on it.
That makes sense.
I can't hide in the envelopes of the posse or the crew or the clique. I got to take the bull by the horn and I got to lead because I know for a fact that my bell has been rung. My number has been called.
I got you.
So regardless to how certain people feel, if they don't have their shit together and they ain't tapped in,
it's only right.
Oh my God, we got to work.
Yeah.
Because, people draw to us like magnets.
That's it. That's definitely important. So much is going on as being an artist, being from Mississippi, being in the business as a whole. How you feel like it's shaping you to be the man you are today?
Because we come from a place that historically being taught.
Yeah.
You last in everything.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So from the beginning, we're not even getting a fair shake.
We born with 3 strikes.
And we didn't even cause those strikes on ourselves.
They didn't even cause them strikes on us.
Yeah, so it's like learning information and details that can suddenly enhance your way of thinking.
Yes, that's important.
Because once that happens, then your life starts to transition.
Yes.
No matter what you've taught, what you learn and what you've been taught, there are 2 different situations and scenarios. And your mind begins to show you that it's been there the whole time, but it's been you being programmed. So we're deprogramming people.
Yes, that's important. We got to deprogram people because there's bigger opportunities out here. You're just staying in your own city, being able to go on tour and meeting different people, opening my mind up as a whole, and meeting great people on this journey. And I definitely appreciate the opportunity to grow and learn with you and see life from your perspective. Because I would have never thought in a million years I'd be in Mississippi right now. Just learning, eating some catfish. I had some frog legs today. Like, I really enjoyed myself. Like, this is dope. The food is delicious. It feels good to be next to some real water.
Right.
Because, in Atlanta, there's no water in Atlanta. There's only lakes. Right. So I'll be next to water is real dope. Be next to the coast. So much opportunities out here. Seeing a lot of talented artists. Meeting a lot of people that's connected to the city.
Right.
Learning about the city. Shout out to the city as a whole. It's really a lot of history out here. If you don't know about Columbus, Mississippi, you need to definitely Google it and learn something about it because the opportunity is here. And it's so much that you've been doing as a whole. Like you're an artist as a whole. You have over 1 million streams. You've been doing your numbers. worldwide. You've been networking and building. What you want to leave behind? What's your legacy? What you want your legacy to be?
Reputation, man. Stand on your business and your word.
Yeah.
If we don't have nothing else, that's something we have that wasn't given to us.
Yes.
We earn that reputation. And when you earn the reputation, you can go around the world or wherever those opportunities lead you.
Yeah.
No matter what those obstacles are, because obstacles are there to make sure that we're diligent enough.
Facts.
You don't live life without being tested.
Oh, man.
If you don't get pushed, how will you know how great you can possibly be?
That's so important. That's something that I say that a lot. You got to get battle tested. You got to go for the gusto. You got to know who you are. You got to go through the mud to get the sunshine. You got to go through the rain to get to the flowers. So I'm happy you saying that. There's so much people that we meet day to day. What inspires you to keep going? What keeps you going? What makes D James go?
Self-motivation. It's like those seeds been planted. I watch my mom.
Respect.
You feel what I'm saying?
Respect.
And so, when you watching someone that shows you things that as a kid you can only imagine.
Can you imagine? Not know.
Or you would hear it from someone, or you would read it from someone's perspective. That was me and my own perspective from what I was, witnessing.
Got you.
And the way she conducted herself was like, yo, you got to hold yourself to a higher standard, kid, because
that's important.
This is not just somebody you hang out with. This ain't even your brother.
Yeah.
This who gave you life. And then the way people love her and be so happy and willing to embark upon her.
Gotcha.
And then treat you like they known you all your life.
That's
and
amazing.
And they have, but you just haven't known it. It's like, man, it's like, how can I be out here fooling around, playing around?
And I feel like, you could waste money, but time you can't get back. So use your time wisely, because when you lose your time, you can't gain that back. You could lose money and gain that back 10 times, but you cannot gain time back. So your energy, what you put out there, be very, very, very careful. You also have a magazine as well.
Yeah, the Industry Plug magazine.
Tell people, how could they get involved in it?
You can go to the website, the industryplugmagazine.com. That's DANDUSTRY, magazine.com.
So what is the magazine about?
It's about our people.
Okay. I'm
going to use the term urban and ethnic.
Yes.
Cultural people.
That's important.
Yeah, ethnicity.
Is it hard? Is there a certain amount of people, like, is it hard to get into? Like, is there a certain criteria you need the fit to be in the magazine?
As an artist, and you're actually working.
Yeah.
And like you said in a prior interview, you have to invest in yourself.
Got to invest in yourself.
That's a form of quality advertising.
Yes.
Major marketing and promotion.
Yes.
Media, press, and news. It's a global impact. The magazine is popular because people seem to say, I'm popular.
Got you.
And they follow the magazine because they follow me as the CEO. And a lot of them have experienced hand to hand that I am genuine.
No, definitely.
And the people that I bring to the table and co-sign and rock with, they're pretty much the same way.
Nah, I already know. And I'm happy that, last night we had an event. It was phenomenal. A lot of artists performed. Mississippi Who's Who. A lot of hidden talent in Mississippi. That's something we're gonna really bring to the forefront out here. We're already talking about doing things in the future. Networking, independent artists, your artists. Tap in with D James, man. Get in that magazine, because the opportunity is here. Like, we're giving you jewels. DJ Roski was up here. He's a DJ out here in Mississippi. I'm gonna be out here a little more often. Back and forth. I don't know how often, but I'm gonna be out here more. So just definitely tap in, because the market is the opportunity is in front of you right now, and you got to take advantage of it. You could say you don't have no help. You could say you don't know nobody. You could say we don't have no resources, but the resources is in front of you. It's what you do with it going forward, and it's so much history. Me and D James been kicking it all day. We was talking about just the history of Mississippi. Give the people a little insight about the history of Mississippi.
Well, Columbus, Mississippi, the Golden Triangle area, is the capital of the Golden Triangle area. Basically a collective of a lot of cities and counties that gave birth to the actual city of Columbus. Columbus is the first city in what is known as a state of Mississippi. It's the first city that has the most multiple amount of millionaires originally, property owners, land owners, deed owners, and things of that nature. So it was the capital of Mississippi before Jackson became the capital of Mississippi.
See, that's history right there, people. Like, it's just something to sit back on and think about it. If you're an artist out here, you know what's going on. You know how your city is, and just being out here, the energy is different. Coming from Atlanta, coming from New York City. So I definitely want to salute Dick James. You got a lot going on. What's next for the people?
We'll be in Augusta, Georgia.
Yes.
Next weekend.
Yes.
With Empire, Boom Man, Branch Off Records, Fubu Radio, Fleet DJs, Georgia, North South Carolina, Celebrity DJ Cat X, Mr. No Limit, the official RIAA Gold and Platinum Certified Record Breakers.
That's what I'm talking about.
And before we go to the next thing, Mississippi is the birthplace of American music.
Yes.
For those who don't know, that's the life and story of hip hop. Hip hop was born in, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queensbridge, whatever you call it, however you will, because that's the major, hub for media.
Yes.
And then, of course, L.A. is the major hub for Hollywood. Entertainment, film, and cinema. So New York popularized it. But the stories and the instrumentation and the livelihoods of hip-hop and the foundation came from the struggle of Mississippi, from artists who created the blues and gospel and things of that nature.
Nah, and listen, I want you to understand the history of blues. You got to understand where you came from to understand where you're going. So it's definitely a lot of history out here. Blues is something that, if you listen to music a lot, if you're a music lover and connoisseur, if you haven't tapped into the blues, I think you should take some time, listen, understand. It's really relaxing. It's really mellow, but it's really turned up as well. It could get you rived. It gets you in a great mood. It gets you in a great mood overall. So I like to bring different stuff to the table. D James is here. He's putting a lot of opportunities together. He said some names. Y'all need to go back, rewind, and listen to the names and see who's the heavy hitters, who's the movers and shakers. Because a lot of times we focus on the stuff that's not important, and y'all just want the end result. But you got to go through the process to get to the end result. So the opportunity is here in front of you. Like the magazine, he's a businessman. He's also an artist. Let them know about your artistry. How did you get into being an artist?
My grandma planted those seeds since I was 2 years old, man.
Got you.
Now, I didn't know this now, but I saw this probably about 15 years ago. Okay. Shout out to my uncle. Rest in peace to him. But he used to film us. Yeah. And he showed me a reel when we were out in Kentucky where he built a studio for me and my nephews.
Well, that's dope.
Yeah, man. Family support is everything.
Yes, it
is.
And
he pulled those reels out, man, and he was showing us, man, and I saw it, man, and it had me emotional because that was the first time I saw myself as a baby.
Wow.
And I saw myself on film, and I'm running around with an actual guitar. And then ever since then, like when I became like 11, 12 years old, when I'm in sports and I'm chasing girls, my grandma pulled me to the side and said, look, I'm going to need you to take these piano lessons.
That's what's up.
And she forced me to do it.
Now, I'm happy you said grandma helped you with these piano lessons. How important is that today? Because a lot of people don't play instruments. So how important is that today?
I didn't understand what it was about then. I just knew she was one of my providers. Okay. So I did whatever she required me to do. And what she instilled in me is going to teach you balance. Because you don't have to stop doing anything you're doing. I was thinking I ain't going to be able to play baseball, football. I ain't going to be able to, hang out with the fellas and chase the girls. Nah, you can do everything you want to do, baby. I just need you to take these piano lessons. And you'll learn later on in life what it's all about.
That's what's up.
So it gave me the mindset because I can't shake this music bug.
Yeah. I
just had to be in tune with what the music is really about, which is the business behind the music.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arnold Taylor, CEO of the #1 record label for the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Okay.
The Baby, what I'm saying? The $1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
Tootsie. Shout out to South Carolina, Black Zach, because I've been in the Carolinas for 23 years.
Got you.
So that's like another home.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Bub, former lead singer of multi-platinum R&B group Today, multi-platinum writer for Mary J. Blige, rest in peace, to Michael Jackson, Luther, and so many others. And I had hand-to-hand jobs and, time spent, quality time, where I got to learn how to become a business industry person, in addition to being an artist.
Okay.
In the Carolinas, from people like that. Shout out to Ejay Savage.
Okay.
Who was Clive Davis's right-hand man during the Janet Jackson era over there at Augusta.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. So I don't take it for granted.
No, that's definitely dope, and you definitely giving some knowledge, some gems, some jewels. And I'm just excited to be working alongside of you, because you got a lot of knowledge and you understand the business. You're not just a artist. You're not just a businessman. You a publicist as well. You know how to publicize to the people. You know how to communicate to the people without raising your voice.
Right.
Those are stuff that I respect 100%. And especially you saying learning the piano and learning balance. How important is that? Because balance is something that's really, I ain't gonna say it's really hard, but a lot of people face that now today, of how to balance themselves in real life. Now, how does learning the piano help you balance your real life?
Because, it teaches you how to focus. Because if you don't focus, you're not going to be able to learn anything anyway, no matter what it is. And music is a way of calming the savage beast.
Okay.
So, as young men, we have a lot of testosterone on our chest that we don't even know about. We have anger issues and all kinds of stuff. We're not taught to deal with emotions and stuff like that.
You're definitely not.
So a lot of times that's where those imbalances come from.
Okay.
Because nobody has really been taught to teach how to cope and deal with that type of mechanism. I was one of those wild guys, emotional, things of that nature.
Yeah.
But what helped me is going into the military, basic training, and having really sharp, efficient drill sergeants.
Okay.
Because they taught us, man, to go to war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
For
man,
sure.
you're going to the war, so you're not guaranteed to make it back. So the best way we could teach you is by teaching you how to focus.
How to focus.
Become self-disciplined. Because that right there allows you to recognize you have the power and the control, not your mind. You're in control of that. Because no matter what your mind tells you, if you don't commit that action, then what your mind is telling you is still just in your head, which means it's not a reality.
Not a reality.
When you sleeping or resting or whatever you call it, and your mind is going and you're having these dreams or whatever they call those are a form of reality. Because your mind is telling you during a calm, peaceful state of mind what you need to be doing or what you should be doing. And while you're undistracted, while you're resting, when you wake up and you're refreshed, you'll recall what your mind was telling you.
Your mind's telling you.
And then you can go out bit by bit when you learn how to manage, take notes, create things like a to-do list.
To-do list.
Go off of that to-do list. You don't got to do them all in one day.
Yeah.
Take your time and do maybe 1 or 2 in a day, 1.5. The goal is to be able to check that off. Don't check it if it's not complete.
Yes, that's important. The goal of me having these conversations for y'all people out there is to give you insight for people that's actually doing it. Because I'm a firm believer of success leave clues. So I'm a really firm believer of that. So I want to make sure I put successful people that did it before that help you, guide you in the right direction. Because the direction is success. And sometimes we don't know. And for my peoples in my community, we lack information. Like, that's the biggest and most powerful thing that we ever can have is information, and we lack that. So the goal is to give you more information so you can be more self-aware and you can do the research yourself. So like I always say, it's always good to do research, but when you have somebody that did it before you that could stamp it and verify it, you can always do your research to make sure that you know exactly what you want to do and how you can make it align. Because everybody's story is different.
Yeah.
Just because somebody has success don't guarantee you success.
Right.
But if you take the right pieces and apply it, it could go in. It could be favorable in your direction.
Absolutely.
So always understand that. Like, this is not like Don't ever try to say, I want to be the next such and such.
Right.
Be the next who you are.
Right.
Be who you are with inside of you. Like, the goal is to give you information to grow, to learn, to help you out. Because I know you probably tuned in right now and be like, oh, he's interviewing a lot of people. You know, the goal is to help you. Right. You got to dissect this and understand who's coming up here, why they coming up here, what he got going on. He just say he got a magazine. He's an artist. He's an artist as well. You can't see it right here, but he got plaques in his house. He got awards. He got awards. So this is nothing to play with. Saying nothing to talk about, the joke. This is something that we really doing in real time, and the opportunities here. And if you're an independent artist, you could grow. You could grow beyond your wildest imaginations. But don't ever forget that this is a business beyond music.
Yes.
It's the business first. This is the music business. It's not the music have fun, music get girls, music show my money, music kill my ops. It's a music business. Right. And if your business is not together one-on-one, it don't make no sense. If you don't have a budget, you don't get in magazines. You don't have a budget, you cannot travel. If you don't have a budget, you will sit on that couch watching these videos, being mad, being frustrated because you ain't not getting where you want to get. The opportunity is in front of you. Mississippi, who's who, the artist is out here. I see y'all. If you tuned in right now, if you don't know what artist is popping in Mississippi and you want to get in tune, we're going to work that out for you. We're going to put the pieces up in front of you. Just keep rocking, keep watching, because this opportunity is here. What else you have next going on?
Man, September 1st, man, Labor Day weekend, Labor Day Sunday. Okay. It's our second annual Mississippi Who's Who Recognition Awards.
Okay.
So we got a lot of artists coming from across the state of Mississippi that are doing, impactful things in their communities. Shout out to Sugar T from E40 and the Click.
Shout out to Sugar T. I definitely had a chance to interview Sugar T too. Shout out to Sugar T. She was the first hip hop artist on the West Coast. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Don't forget who she is. Sugar T, what up though?
Yeah. So Sugar them got roots in Mississippi.
Okay.
So we have a prestigious honor of being able to recognize her this year.
That's fire.
Shout out to one of the hottest and number one upcoming. Well, she's no longer upcoming because she's been in the background writing for CBS, NBC. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Her name is Rita Brent.
Okay.
Rita Brent. She's from Jackson, Mississippi, and she's a radio personality, and she's a super hot comedian, man.
Dope.
And she's a great person, great star. She's out on the road with what's his name, Ricky Smiley and them. She's been on tour for about 6 months now.
See what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Listen, if y'all not in Mississippi but want to know who's who in Mississippi, he just said Labor Day weekend, September, be out here. The information is coming soon. Make sure you follow him. We're gonna have all the information at the end of this. Follow, support, get in tune. Don't be one of them people that say, I wish I could have, I should have, could have, but I didn't do it because I didn't know how.
Right.
We give you the information to know how. And we right here, right now, Mississippi, who's who. Because I want to know who's who. I found some people that's who's who. But now we found them. Now we're going to watch them. We're going to see the results. I want to see their results. I want to see what they do in the next few months. Because it's March right now. Yeah. The next stop will be September. There's a little gap in between. What would they still be doing? Would they be going up, or would they be going down, or would they still be around?
Yeah.
Would they be going up? Would they be going down, or would they still be around?
Yeah.
You know what it is, but let me know where you can find you at.
You can find me on all your social media platforms at TIMO JAMES, Timo James, or DAREAL, The Real Dick James. Either way you spin it, it's going to bring you back to the same scenario. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and every other social media platform, YouTube. My music is streaming on all of your favorite streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, DICKJAMES, Dick James, featuring I Am Brill, IAMBRIL. Type it in on any of your favorite or chosen, platforms, and you should enjoy something. We got a little bit of something for everybody. Man, you know what it is. You know it is your boy Ejay the DJ. We just having a good time. Mississippi Who's Who. We outside no sidewalks. Tell a friend that's what we doing here. You know what it is. We looking, we watching, we paying attention. So what city you in? Comment below. Let us know. We might be in your city next looking for the who's who in your city. Keep it locked in tune. You know what it is. Let's go.